Hello viewers, welcome to another session of Vedic Astrology Demystified by Dolly Manghat. In our previous video, we saw Dolly ma'am explain to us the various Mahadashas and Antardashas. It was a really fascinating discussion, and because of which we are going to now chase her and and get her to explain each of the Mahadashas of the major planets.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for your time, and we are really sorry we are chasing you for this, but we couldn't leave you without explaining the Mahadashas and Antardashas.
I'm also glad, Amod, that at least the clients or the viewers, they need to be aware of astrology before going to an astrologer.
I'm sure.
Because if you understand the basics, then there are two things that happens. One is that a person is aware that he's come to a correct astrologer who's able to explain to him what exactly it is. Plus, he understands for himself that why are certain things happening to him the way they are happening.
Right.
Because apart from finding solutions in life, the viewers are, or I would say the person who goes to an astrologer needs to understand that why these things are happening to me.
Correct.
And knowing the basics of the major period that goes on in your life and the supporting planet that is there. The supporting planet actually indicates that what are the solutions that can happen if things are happening.
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
or what is my behavior needed to be taken, what is the attitude I need to take to find solution to my problems.
Exactly.
So it's very important for people to know that okay, this is the period that is going on and this is how long it may last.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
And then which are the sub periods or which are the sub supporting planets that are coming clashing with my major period, and what are they giving it to? Like, let's start with the sun, which is actually the center of our universe.
Right.
And if you see, all the planets are roaming around the sun. So sun basically holds a very important part in our lives, and the Mahadasha of the sun stays for 6 years.
Wow.
So the repetition is once in 6 years.
Okay.
You got it?
Okay.
The major.
Right.
If you actually see the sub period of the sun, it comes once a year.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So once a year, when near about our birthdays, we have the sun as a sub planet in collaboration with any Mahadasha that is going on.
Okay.
That is one.
Right.
Second is when the Mahadasha, that is the major period of sun comes, it lasts for 6 years in an individual's life. Okay. Now, when it lasts for 6 years in an individual's life, what happens that if the sun is strong and it is favorably placed in your chart, then the soul will feel strong.
Okay.
You will feel very happy and energetic inside. And one may make efforts for the self-realization, live splendidly, travel very widely, engage in strife or hostility.
Oh, is it?
See, because he's strong.
Okay.
He knows he can fight for his correctness.
Okay.
He can fight for his rights.
Right.
So invariably what happens is you will yield good dividends. You will rise in position and status and gain through trading and benefits from the father, or the father will benefit you.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, he'll be benefited from you.
Okay.
So which means if the father has handed over the business to you, or has been good to you, or you may receive inheritance from the father,
Okay.
or you may enhance his business,
Okay.
or chances are he may hand over everything to you, and you in return will benefit the father, because now he can lead a nice retired life.
Okay.
Now, I had spoken about how the sun, when it is favorably placed. Now, we see when the sun is weak and afflicted, one may feel inner weakness. You may feel very fragile inside. You may just suffer decline in your physical and in your mental health. Okay? And you may feel as if there is a depression, there is a kind of things are just not moving forward. You may feel health troubles, demolition in rank and status, displeasures of the government, and trading losses, and suffer at the hands of your father, or your father may suffer ill health and probably leave this world.
Wow. Is it?
That's how we come to know that okay, you need to take care of your parents. You need, now when the sun is it's weak and it's an unfavorable position, or it is supported by planets who are actually making you more weaker. You know, that is the time you tell a person that take care of your father, chances are he may be sick or he may die.
Oh, okay. And since we associate sun with the fire energy,
Yeah.
I mean, from what you told, I think the fire within suddenly loses
The fire-
it loses its
Yeah, it
strength.
extinguishes.
Okay.
If you see, when you take a fire, if you are feeding it
Mhm.
with the coals or the wood or the dry wood or the so-called ghee or something, it does splurge.
Correct.
Okay, but if too much of ghee is put, or let's say if too much of water is put, or if the wood is not dry but the wood is wet, it extinguishes.
Correct. Okay.
So
okay.
I would say the wet wood is like the planets that are in place and are with the sun.
Okay.
So it extinguishes, it drains the person's energy.
Okay.
You must have noticed some more that times when we're sitting with certain people, there are a lot of invigorating energies.
Yes, definitely.
But then there are certain people, they may be very good looking, they may be very this thing, but they come and sit next to you, and for no rhyme or reason you feel your energy is drained.
Correct.
Okay, and you're wondering that this guy is saying nothing to you, but why are you feeling so
Yeah,
drained
exactly.
and irritated with the guy?
Right.
Right?
Mm.
These are energies.
Awesome.
So similarly are the planets' energies. The sun is there, but he's placed in a position which is he's not comfortable with.
Okay.
And then there are planets who are draining his energies.
Mhm.
So you will see it quietly draining off.
Wow.
If the sun now is favorably placed, but it's placed with the planet Mercury.
Okay.
So, and the Mercury is erratic.
Okay.
It goes forward, it goes backward, it goes forward, it goes backward. So when it is forward, the sun is happy. Good things are happening. Your
Okay.
communication skills are very good. You can impress people with your communication skills. Now when the Mercury is retrograde, the sun is also getting drained of the energies. And your communications don't seem to have an impact.
Okay.
Because you're either saying things in a harsh way, or you're not being realistic,
Okay.
or you're just completely irritated.
Oh, okay.
So see the debilitation take place.
Okay.
So when you go to an astrologer, and the astrologer, and you actually don't need to tell anything to the astrologer. The astrologer would know by the placement of the planets what is it that's troubling you.
Okay.
We just need to be aware that what are the planets that are putting us down, or what are the planets that are putting us up, and whether your sun is well placed or not well placed.
Okay. Are there any remedies as such in case the sun is not or it's debilitated?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
See, there are when the sun is, I would say, very, very strongly placed, but there is a planet that is completely making you erratic. You need to control the energies in your body.
Okay.
Because ultimately these planets are sending their electromagnetic rays and affecting the energies in our body. Right? So we prescribe the energized stones to balance the energies in your body, so that you are able to grab situations in a much stronger manner, and you're not negligent about anything. When the sun is debilitated and it's in a weak position, and you are very interested in actually making a mark in your personal and professional world, but things are not happening,
Right.
that is the time again there is a kind of energies that are deficient in your body. So certain energized stones are prescribed, so that you are able to take initiatives and make those forward movements that you are wanting to make.
Okay.
So it's like balancing the energies in your body, but knowing firstly which are the energies that are overabundant, or which are the energies that need to be balanced.
Okay. I'm sure the audience will be really happy and excited and eager to look into the next videos. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bless you.